Very good morning everyone. Welcome back to Pantech e-learning channel. This is R. Divyanjali from Pantech. Pantech is a platform where a person can experience, innovate and implement different research and development works over this platform. Firstly, I would like to welcome all the participants to this session. Yes, dear participants, welcome to Pantech e-learning channel. Good morning. Uday, Sai, Dinesh, very good morning. Dear participants, this is not your regular classroom session. You can make the interaction in the comment section, okay? Okay, fine. So, today we are on the workshop under the caption Cyber Security. Yeah, so this workshop is being conducted by Seacom Skills University. So firstly, I would like to welcome the convener of the session, Subhadeep Sarkar, Department of Civil, SSU. Welcome sir, and I also would like to welcome all the participants to the session. So without any delay, we will move on to the session. Cyber security. Nowadays, in the current trending market, there are number of technologies coming into the existence, right? Among all that, artificial intelligence, robotics, blockchain, cyber security, ethical hacking, all these technologies or fields or domains are going to change everything. Day to day, some drastical changes have been occurring. Okay, so one such technology we are going to learn the basics today. I'm not going to tell you that something like if you attend this session you will be getting everything about this. No. But if you can attend this session, I can tell you, you can start working or you can start building your career in this cyber security domain. Okay. So I hope everyone is eagerly excited, right? Fine. So in this session, what we will be discussing? First, we will discuss about the basics or the basic introduction to this cyber security domain. Why cyber security has come? Why this technology has become one of the fascinating technology? Next, what are the different security goals we are having in this domain, and what are the different types of attacks we are going to have in the network, and types of cyber attackers, principles, challenges, along with one hands-on session, that is an application. Okay, fine. Dear participants, this is just a workshop, right? So if you want to build your career not only in cyber security, in any domain, we will be guiding you. You can just get back to us. Something like I'll be giving you the online feed, something like social media links. Okay, so you can just add in the groups, make the group interactive, ask your queries, post some quiz like that. Okay, anything. Okay, so any type of queries, any type of future guidance, you can just ask us. We will be directly interacting to you over the platforms. Okay, fine. So in this session, we will be discussing about the very basic introduction to cyber security, followed by why this cyber security has come into existence. What is so special about this? Next, what are the different security goals it is having? And next, types of attacks. What are the attacks it is being occurring in the network? Then, types of cyber attackers, principles, challenges, followed by one hands-on application also. Okay, first of all, cyber security. What is this cyber security? Security means we know where we'll be safely storing our data, right? Whatever the technology you are working with, remember one thing, we are lagging with data storage. We have data, huge amount of data is there, but we don't know how to securely store the data, right? So something like hacking is going to be done, right? So for that purpose only cyber security domain has come into existence. Why? Because nowadays security is one of the important aspect everyone needs. Everyone, including from a tea shop till all the political leaders. Everyone needs the security of information. Okay. Basically, it has come into existence not only cyber security but also blockchain. Okay, so these domains, these technologies has come into existence just for business, basic implementation for business purpose. Okay, for any industrial organizations, for any companies, for any tending, okay, for all that purpose only this technologies has come into existence. Cyber means what? Internet. Okay, security means secure the data, secure the information, whatever the type of information you may be working with, maybe some tenders documents, maybe some employees details in Excel sheet format, maybe some next future outcomes of any organization in a presentation format, or maybe some next future goals, like that. Anything it might be, any information, it should not be hacked or it cannot be accessed by everyone. It should be so secure. So for that purpose only this domain has come into existence. Am I clear with the point? Dear participants, I would like to tell one thing clearly. This is not your regular classroom session. Absolutely. This is not at all your regular classroom session. Please make the session interactive. Okay? If you don't know the answer also, no issue. But try to understand this. If you are not understanding also, you can just let me know that in the comments. Okay? I'll again explain you. Until and unless you understand, I won't leave the topic. Okay? Fine. So what is this cyber security? Internet securing the data. Okay? Securing the data through internet. Why cyber security? What is so special about this? Okay? So from what type of information I can say, I can secure? Something like I have told you, industrial, business, companies, all such information we can secure. We can protect it from something like ethical hackers, something like viruses, by attacking from virus. All this we can secure. Okay, why this cyber security has come into existence? Why? Because it is helpful not only in professional but also in personal also, right? So for suppose maybe some post we will be posting in our social media. That post, with the help of that post, people are taking the account details and something like they are manipulating the people, correct? So that is also hacking only, one type of illegal, right? So such things we can avoid using this cyber security. And it is mainly used in banking sector, right, which is very important, right? Fine. Here comes the security goals of cyber security. What are they? CIA. So it is represented with CIA. C means confidentiality. Second one, integrity. Third one, availability. Confidentiality means to put the data, to store the data, to secure the data secretly. Not everyone can access the data. For suppose if you are working in any organization also, not all the organization members cannot take the data. Only certain team of people who are getting some access ID, they only can access the information, right? So that is confidentiality. It means keeping our data to be so secured. Okay. The next one is integrity. Integrity means what? Integrity in general terms. Integrity, managing the data. Okay. Next, availability. So what is the availability of that particular data? How much it is available? How I can use that data? So based on the availability of data also, I can put some security for that input data. Okay. I hope you are understanding, right? If understanding, please everyone let me know that I am understanding, ma'am. Else you can tell I am understanding, Akka, like that. You can tell freely. If not, whatever the query you are having, you just let us know. We will explain you. Okay? Dear participants, this is not your regular classroom session. You can answer me. I need response from all the participants. I need response from all the participants. Yes, Preetham, Uday, Islam, you are understanding, very good. Vamsi, understanding, very good. Fine then. So we will move on to the next slide. Here comes the types of attacks. We have two types of attacks to our data. Any data whatever we are working with, we have two types of attacks. What are they? First one, web based attack. Second one, system based attack. Web based means internet based. Okay, so whatever the attacks or whatever the problem, whatever the information hacking that is being done within the internet, we call it as web based. Whereas system based, if you consider, it is through viruses, it is through accessing the password, email address, like that. So system based, virus, all these comes under system based. Fine. Here comes the types of cyber attacks. Cyber criminals, hacktivists, state-sponsored attackers, insider threats. Cyber criminals means internet. Through internet, so people illegally hack the data. That is cyber criminal. Okay. Hacktivist means who generally hack the amount of information not only in internet, from also from our systems as well. Okay. State sponsored attackers, it means manual people manually access the information by their illegal mind, right, criminal mind, right. Next is insider threats. It means insider threat means that is happen within the organization by the team itself, that is insider threats. Yeah, here comes the security principles. What are these security principles? So we have few working principles to have the security of our input data. What are they? Fail-safe defaults, complete mediation, open design, separation of privilege, least common mechanism, psychological acceptability, work factor, compromise recording, economy of mechanism. What are all these principles actually? So these are nothing but which makes my data to be secure. These are the factors which is making my data to be secured. Okay, what are they? Complete mediation, something like employees interest, they trust towards the company, and company towards the trust towards the employees, and how much privilege we are giving to the data, how it can be stored so securely. So these are all the working factors, whether the organization is recognizing the people or not, good working people or not. Based on that also people will become something negative, right? So if we avoid such, indirectly or directly we are avoiding the threats or hacking of our information. Okay, fine. So here comes the challenges. Before discussing about these challenges, we will have some application. So we are going to work with cyber security application only, including with machine learning. Okay, so generally we apply or we implement this application in Anaconda Navigator software, in Jupyter Notebook editor window, in Python language. Why only in Python language? Because Python is a very basic beginner language. Even the basic beginner with zero knowledge also can start working with this language, and within no time a person can develop different applications using this language. Okay, so that's the speciality of this language. So only we prefer Python. Any technology you consider, let it be AI, machine learning, deep learning, OpenCV, or something like blockchain, something like web development, something like cyber security. Anywhere Python is common. Flask implementations, Pyder, PyCharm, wherever you work, we can work easily with Python language. Remember one thing, dear participants, only with Python language there are n number of job notifications. If you have LinkedIn account, just type, according to the skills we can get the offers, right? So you just check the job roles with the Python language, Python as your skills. There are n number of notifications. Okay, Python is having the great demand. Okay, it is having a very good future, not only working aspects but also personal aspects also. Okay, the starting pay itself only with Python language I am telling about. Okay, the starting pay itself starting from 50, 60 like that. Basic, lowest I am telling, basically. Okay, so please do learn this Python language which is having more demand now. Okay, fine. So go to start all programs, type Jupyter, click on open. So I am going to explain you the project in Jupyter Notebook. Okay, Anaconda Navigator software in Jupyter Notebook editor window in Python language. Just 1 minute, I am just opening that file. Yeah, anomaly detection. Anomaly means what? It's something like negative, okay? So we have to clear off that negative or detect that negative with certain accuracy level, okay? Fine. So this is what your Jupyter Notebook editor window coding file. Here you can see the rectangular box, right? This is called as a cell. Whatever the content you are writing, it has to be saved with save and checkpoint symbol. And if you want to add more number of cells, click on the plus symbol. If you want to delete any cell, click on scissors and copy paste in the same format. We can run the code in two ways. One is click on run symbol one after the other line. The other way is click on shift plus enter on your keyboard. Okay, fine. So in order to work with an application or in order to develop an application, we have to work with input data, right? So here I am going to work with something like some Excel sheet data. So in order to work with some amount of data, we need to have few library files. What are they? Generally, from Python language, we use 5 main library files for any type of application. Any type of application in machine learning. Okay, so what are they? First one, pandas library file. Second one, numpy library file. Third one, matplot library file. Fourth one, Seacom library file. And the fifth one, sklearn library file. Once again I will tell you, there are 5 main important library files that are present, okay, in Python language, which is used in any type of application. What are they? First one, pandas. Second one, numpy. Third one, matplot library. Fourth one, Seacom library file. Fifth one, sklearn library file. Okay, fine. So pandas library file is used for data accessing purpose. To access my input data into my program, I use this pandas library file and it is represented with PD variable. Next one, numpy. Numpy is used for numerical values accessing purpose and for any calculation purpose, okay, and it is represented with NP variable. Okay, next is matplot library. Matplot library used for visualizing the data in graphical format, just to make the system understand my data in the easiest way. Next, Seacom library file, which is basically used for color indication, customization purpose, size, length. For that purpose we use this Seacom library file. Next one, sklearn library file. Sklearn library file is used for accessing of machine learning modules or machine learning algorithms. Am I clear with this library file still now? If yes, raise your hands and tell it's clear, ma'am. Is it interesting? Are you people understanding? Can we secure our transition data? Transaction data? Yes, of course. We can secure the transaction information also. There comes the interfacing of blockchain technology as well. It's clear, right? I need response from all. I am explaining the session to all the participants. I need response from all the participants. It's clear, right? Okay, fine. So next, so you people see here, I have imported library files with some variables. We can give any variable, something like A, B, C, like that. Here I gave some default variables. Next, import operating system. Next, give the input directory. Generally, we can collect our input data from any problem statement, generally from online. Something like Kaggle, UCI repository. From there, we can collect the data. Now, take that. So we have imported the library files. Next, a time module. Next, multiprocessing. Multiprocessing means pre-processing the information. Okay. Next, sklearn. From this sklearn, I am using linear model selection. From that, I am importing these algorithms. Okay. Logistic regression, random forest algorithm. So I am going to implement these two algorithms to my input data and check out the accurate results. Okay. Fine. So from collections library file, import counter. Now from sklearn.preprocessing, import label encoder, standard scalar module. I'll explain you about the modules in the further cell of information. Next, from sklearn.model selection, import train test split module, which is used to split the data into training and testing category. Next, from imblearn.oversampling, imports mode and add as in modules. Next, output modules, confusion matrix, R2 score, mean square error, precision score, recall score, F1 score, ROC AUC score. Next, import warnings which are to be neglected. Okay. Now take the input file, training file I have considered, which is in the form of text format. Now I have to convert the text into CSV format. For that I am separating the text with comma. Okay, wherever I have seen this comma, after the comma I have to enter my data into the next column. So I have given here the column names. Next, for this variable I have applied header function. It will display first 5 rows with all the columns. So first 5 rows includes starting from the index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 with all the columns. How many columns are there? 43 columns, right? How many columns are there? Can you see the screen, everyone? Yes, how many columns are there? Is anyone answering? $43. Very good, Uday. Sahana, very good. So 43 columns of data is there. Now I have applied shape function which will give me total number of rows and columns present in my input variable. Next, describe function I have applied. It will describe me all the columns data. Okay, next, I am dropping these columns now. Land, urgent, number failed logins, number out bound commands. Okay, these are the columns names. That column names I am dropping. Dropping means eliminating. It's not written. It is not written. It is getting output. In the output it is displaying. Okay, fine. Next, we have eliminated few columns. Now I have applied isNull.sum function which will give me whether there are any null values present. If present, how many null values are there? That summation values here I am going to get. Now take this attack column. In this attack, last column is my attack column. Okay, so attack column is not equal to normal. It means it is attack. It has to be returned with attack. Okay. Now label encoder. Generally encoder means converting any form of data into binary format, correct? Any form in the sense something like decimal, hexadecimal, octal, that type of data we have to convert into binary format, zeros and ones. Okay, take that module into a variable. Now I am applying label encoder to these columns. Okay, now the converted or the encoded data has to be stored in the same columns. Now plot the data. Here I have applied correlation function which will give me the relation between every two attributes present in my input data. For 43 columns it will give me the relation in correlation matrix, not matrix, correlation map. Okay. Next, now what I will do is I will separate what is my input data, what is my output data. Okay. So except attack column, all the columns are input only. So I will store in X. Only attack column I am storing in Y. Now count plot this attack column. We will get how many are coming under 0 and how many are coming under 1. Okay. Now you can see here that count plot values. Okay. Now apply the standard scalar module to a variable. Okay. Standard scalar module is used to normalize my data. Now fit the data to X. Now apply the standard scalar to this variable and store the normalized information to this variable. Now apply the algorithm. Take the algorithm into a variable, fit the training data, Y prediction to be calculated with the help of X test. Okay, so here I am going to access actual data, predicted data. As I have applied header function, I will get first 5 rows. So you can see what is my actually given data, 11011. Okay, attack column. What is the predicted information, 10011. So slightly it is different, right? So print the accuracy score. I want to know this particular algorithm, how much accurately it can process my data. So only I am calculating here accuracy score, which is to be calculated with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. So I got the output as 0.97. It means 97% accurately I can able to predict the data with the help of logistic regression algorithm. What this algorithm will do? Generally this algorithm is used for regression type of problem statement in machine learning. Okay. Fine. So this algorithm represents my data in S-curve format. According to my input values, it will plot in S-curve format. Next, confusion matrix also will be plotted with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. So this is my confusion matrix. Okay. Now classification report to be printed with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. So what is the accuracy level I got? 0.98. It means 98%. How many are coming under 0? How many are coming under 1? That is what support variable represents. I hope you are understanding. Next comes random forest algorithm. This algorithm is used to check for multiple conditions. Okay. If I give 3 inputs to a system, it will give 3 outputs. Correct. So based on majority voted output, my actual output will be determined. That is about this algorithm. Once again I will tell you, logistic regression algorithm is used to plot my data in S-curve format according to my input values. Okay. Whereas random forest algorithm used to check for multiple conditions. For multiple conditions, we will have multiple outputs. Based on majority voted output, my actual output will be determined. Understanding everyone? Yes, understanding everyone? Are you people understanding the instructions? If yes, please let me know that in the comments. I hope everyone is understanding, because I won't make the session boring. I want my participants to enjoy the session. Because this is not your classroom, right? We are not going to scold you, nothing like that. This is just a live session, okay, interactive session. We don't want our students to be bored enough. That is already routine in your college classrooms. It's understanding, right? Don't tell yes ma'am, no ma'am like that. You can tell clearly, right? Yes ma'am, I'm understanding. No ma'am, I have a query. Like that, anything you can tell. Describe it. Don't just tell yes ma'am, no ma'am. We are not kids. Okay? Fine. So we'll get back to our code. Random forest algorithm is used to check for multiple conditions. For multiple conditions, we will have multiple outputs. Based on majority voted output, the actual output will be determined. Take the algorithm into a variable. Fit the training data to this variable. Next, y prediction to be calculated with the help of x test. Now actual and predicted data has to be displayed. As I have applied header function, I will get first 5 rows. So here also 11011 is my data. Predicted also same data. It means 100% accurately I am able to predict it. So accuracy score to be calculated with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Next, confusion matrix to be plotted with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Next, classification report has to be plotted with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Till now we have worked with training data. Now the same thing I am giving some new input, that is testing file. For this also I have given separating the file complete data. I gave some column names stored in a variable. Header function, first 5 rows displayed. Next, attack column I have been separated. Now encoded the labeled data. Now drop few columns. X and Y has been divided, input and output. Now count plot this output column. How many are coming under zeros and ones? Now what we are doing, we are applying the standard scalar to my testing data. Now y prediction to be calculated with the help of x test. I have applied random forest. Why? Because by comparing logistic and random forest only giving me best result, that is nearly 100% accurately. Okay, so only I applied directly random forest to my testing data. Now I am going to get my actual and predicted data here. Header function displays first 5 rows. This is my actual data, this is my predicted data. Now accuracy score to be calculated with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. How much accuracy I got? 0.81. So by testing the data with random forest algorithm, I can able to predict it with 81% accurately my input data. So 80% is not a joke, right? It's a huge only. So we can prefer this algorithm. Now target names I took as attack and normal. Now take this classification report has to be printed with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Where in this classification report, system internally will calculate certain values like precision rate value, recall value, F1 score value, and here support means number of values coming under attack and number of values coming under normal. Okay, now the accuracy is 0.81 represents 81% result. Macro average, weighted average of the data has been displayed. Now confusion matrix has to be plotted with the help of y-test and y-prediction values. Now in this confusion matrix, I have to represent true negative, false positive, false negative, true positives data. So how many are true negative, false positive, false negative, true positive values are counted. Caroline, may I know what you did not understand? You can ask your query clearly. If you can't understand complete session, you have to rewind it. There is no other option, right? Any more queries regarding this application? Have you all understood this? Let me know that. Yes? Did everyone understand the application, how I have implemented? You can even collect this Excel sheet file like that. I will be sharing you but not here in social media. So you can just get back to us for social media, that and all will explain you, will give you. Okay? We'll give you the links. You can just add in the group and share your knowledge. Improve your knowledge. Pantech is purely a student platform where a person can grow themselves to build their career in the best platform, in the best way. Ma'am, I have doubt in prediction function. So prediction function gives me my output in terms of accuracy score. How much I am dealing with past information. Remember one thing, we are working with past information where output is already known, but we wanted to know if an algorithm is applied to my data, how much correctly that particular algorithm can give me my output. So we got 80% accurate. Is it clear, Caroline? Caroline, is it clear, ma? If it is clear, please let me know that in the comment section. Caroline, I need your answer. I need response from you. If you still don't understand also, I'll tell you. Caroline. Please do reply, ma. I have to know whether you have understood or not. Is your doubt cleared? Is your doubt is cleared? Now it's clear. Very good. Very good. People can ask your queries. This is not your regular classroom to get afraid of. Okay. So you can just read comfortably and ask your queries over here. Okay. Fine then. So the next slide. We'll come back to our slide. PPT. Yeah. Here comes the challenges in cyber security domain. Ransomware evolution, blockchain revolution, IoT threats, AI expansion, serverless apps vulnerability. So these are the different challenges right now. It's going on, research is going on under these challenges. Okay. So application we have discussed, and here are the three major types of cyber security: critical infrastructure, application security, network security. Okay. So what are the 5 threats to cyber security? Trojan, malware, spyware, viruses, ransomware, adware and worms. So these are the different threats we are having in cyber security for internet data. Okay. Yeah, latest trends in cyber security. So remote working, cyber security, mobile security, automotive hacking, The emergence of AI in security system, IoT and 5G computing are the few trends in cybersecurity. Data breaches, cloud attacks, cyber warfare are the few trends in cybersecurity that we need to look out for. Yeah. I hope every query is cleared by all the participants, and I also hope all the participants have enjoyed the session, right? So before winding up the session, firstly I would like to thank the college and university people for conducting this session on under the caption cyber security, which is very important or fascinating technology, one of the fascinating technologies right now in the trending market, right? So thank you so much for all the college management people who are behind this workshop session. I also would like to thank the convener of the event. By associating with Pantech, you have initiated some step where your students can gain some knowledge practically, which will be helpful for them to build their career. So thank you so much, sir, once again. And I would like to thank all the participants for making the session so interactive. So much interactive students are here. So I would like to thank all the participants for that. And last but not least, if you really liked the session, please do like, comment and share to your friends who are in need of the learning some technology practically. And also, if you are the first time visitor to our Pantech e-learning, please do subscribe to Pantech e-learning channel. One more interesting news, we are going to start Artificial Intelligence Masterclass in the coming next week, that is on 21st November. So complete AI, free of cost, we are going to give you complete masterclass. 30-day session will be there. Each day 1 hour you have to spend with the online session. It is of free of cost. I am telling you, it is of free of cost. Within 30 days you can master this AI technology. You can work in this AI technology very comfortably. I can tell you that. Okay. So for any future guidance, you can just call back to us. It means get back to us in online. We'll get back to you. Okay. And I hope all the participants will utilize this AI master class, which is really very important in right now trending technologies. Okay. So thank you all the participants. Have a very nice time. Take care.